The leading country for use of the death penalty is China. The true number of death penalties given is not known, but in 2021 it is said that China executed 1,000 people via the death penalty with lethal injection or shooting. Some death row inmates die without proving their innocence. In 1950, police officials arrested and executed Timothy Evans for allegedly killing his wife and daughter. Investigators eventually learned that a serial killer was responsible for the gruesome death of Evans' family. John Christie, who was later found to be the killer in this case, was renting a room from Evans during the crime. The last death penalty execution in England was given to two men, Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen, after murdering John Allen West. The two men robbed their friend in his home. When the men fled the scene, they left behind their belongings, which made arrest easy for the police. Due to this crime, they were the last two to be executed in England in 1964. In the United States, the shortest time on death row prior to execution was Joe Gonzalez with 252 days and Stephen Renfro with 263 days. The first known record of the death penalty dates back to the 18th century. 25 states of America employ the death penalty. In 1608, Captain George Kendall became the first man executed on United States soil for espionage. 56 countries practice capital punishment. England outlawed the death penalty in 1965. The death penalty is legal in 29 states. In the United States, there have been 1,513 executions since 1976. In the United States, there are about 2,500 people on death row. Some states still have hanging and firing squad as methods of execution. There have been 166 death row exonerations since 1973. What happens on your last day of death row? When a person reaches their final day on this earth while on death row, they are separated from their usual cell and taken to a new one called the Death Watch area. This room is often adjacent to the execution chamber, and when a prisoner is moved there, they take all their belongings with them and are monitored by guards before their execution. Can you ever get off death row? 78 men and 2 women have been freed from death row in the United States. Due to later evidence being given, convictions found to have been given wrongly due to flawed evidence or prosecutorial misconduct have later freed people from the death sentence. Unfortunately, some of these people were in death row for more than 10 years before this was found.